Today was a very interesting day, I would say. Um, one kind of ended, or it kind of started like, I don't know, I woke up at like 10:30. I woke up at 9:30, but then I woke up, I like took an hour, I set an alarm at 11, I was like, oh, I'll just wake up at whatever. And then I woke up at 10:30, so I was like, alright, I'll get out of bed now. Because I slept at like 3 a.m. last night, because I was staying up talking to the boys. Wait, I did make a video yesterday, right? I did. Okay, just making sure, because I don't know if I forgot to make a video, but yeah, but we just stayed up for a bit talking about shit in life, and so I want to get more than 6 hours of sleep, so I got like 7, I guess, and I'm definitely gonna be sleeping very soon. I'm registering for my classes at 8, hopefully, but yeah. After that, I had multivariable, and I got pork banh mi from the Viet food truck, and it was good. It was really good. And then after that, it was like multivariable. It was like the last lecture, so it was like whatever. I need to make sure I understand everything. But after that was the signal processing lab. It's the last lab, so like thank God I don't have to like exist with the people in my lab group, because I don't like them. But blah blah blah, it was whatever. And then after that, then I went straight to the student center, and this is where the day is a little different from the rest. I was just like chilling there because like on the way there I passed by Mindy, and we stopped to talk for a bit, and she said she was gonna grab coffee, and then what you call it? No, we were just like talking a bit, and then we went our separate ways, and I was just like chilling at the student center. I was like, oh, because Will has his open mic, or had his open mic tonight, and so we were just like going to the student center instead of the shop. And so I was just like there trying to just like study for finals, while procrastinating, of course. But after that, after I like sat down for a bit, my VSA friends who like won the Inventor Prize and got $20K for their like product pulled up, and so we were just like catching up a bit. But it got to the topic eventually that like they needed like marketing done, like they needed like establish their products. And like the online space with like just like get like, you know, their name out there. And so the one person that I was talking to, because Ryan left a bit ago already, so it was just Jeff and I just talking, and Jeff being one of the people who worked on the product. He asked me if like I wanted to be like the face of their social media presence. I was like, I'm down. I was like, but then I was like, why don't you guys just do it? And he's like, oh, you're way more charismatic than like we are. Well, like maybe we're good like business sense, but person wise, he said I was just like more charismatic. I was like, damn, that's kind of fire. But after that, I was like, okay, yeah. But then he said like, oh yeah, I'll give you 10 grand by our next time we get like an investment. And I was like shit, I'm definitely in. And by like social media engagement, it's just like the TikToks you see or like the YouTube shows you see of people just like walking up to people on campus just like, oh, blah blah blah, and what should I call it, just like that kind of content, just to like get like our name out there, and then people just like following the account just like, oh, because this weekend he's gonna buy like a MacBook, and then he's gonna be like, and then we're gonna do like, oh, if you're following Cellraise, then you get this MacBook, and Cellraise is like small enough, so like, oh, if they're not following, then they won't get it. So it's kind of like that, but it's just like giving exposure to the accounts themselves, and just like, you know, content. So I don't know, I'll have to get like practice being in front of a camera, just like walking up to random people, because I feel like, you know, like self-confidence wise, I don't feel like I'm like the most attractive person, just like be walking up to people just like, oh, like those guys kind of ugly. But I don't know if that's a real concern, but That's probably what I'll be worried most about. Like if I go up to like a girl and then it's just like, what's this ugly kid walking up to me for? But but it's ridiculous because they could potentially have an investor that will give them like $500,000 in the summer if they like are able to work on their product enough. So it's like fucking insane. But I mean, we'll see where it goes. And then after that, they left, and then I was still just like chilling there, and I texted like the group chat like, oh, I'm just at the student center, just like blah blah blah, doing whatever. And then like Mindy came at like 5:20 something, and then we were literally just like talking, like we were not working on solo racing shit like at all. She worked on it after she like got her coffee for like 2 hours, but we didn't get anything like, well no, she still did like good, but nothing like finalized. So I don't know if we'll have the design review on Sunday, but it could be Tuesday if anything. But yeah, but Mindy and I we were just like talking for like an hour and a half until Jade showed up. I mean, we just kept talking. So we were talking about like anime and like life, and just I ended up like showing her my house, and then that's when Jade pulled up, and then Jade also saw my house. Like, oh, this is where I live, my humble abode. But yeah, no, we were just like talking. There's just like no work being done whatsoever. And so like I need to start cramming for finals like very soon, because I have not like done like nearly enough work. It's like Warren, like how much I've just been like kind of like chillaxing. So this weekend and then next week I'll be on my shit. But I was kind of just it was just like nice talking to them, because Tuesday, right, I fucking sold my small talk, which like now that I upload all my videos, the shit's up there. So yeah, but like I was like doing really well, I think today. I was very proud of myself for like being able to like carry conversation, because usually, I don't know, well not usually, but just like I've been kind of out of it for a bit, but I think I did good by today. So I'm very proud of myself for that, because it was like literally from like 5, like talking to the people working, or talking to the 2 guys at like my VSA friends. Like I was surprised like how good the discussion like was. I thought, I was like, oh shit, I was like kind of scared at first, but then after it kind of was just like chill, and then we were just like talking about whatever. We started talking about Siege, and so he's like, oh, if you ever need like someone else to play, I'm like, I'm down. And I was like, shit. So he was like Plat 1, but he like stopped playing. So honestly, I don't know. I could like play with him and his friends too, because his friends play and they're like Diamond now. It's like shit. But no, after that, no, but at least like going back to like Jade and Mindy, we were literally just like talking and just like talking about shit, and it was just like good conversation, honestly. Like I don't know, it's just like I haven't talked to anyone like as much as I did today. I think it was like just a good day overall. But we were just like talking like all the way from, I don't know, because we were just like chilling at the student center, and then it was almost 8, and it's like, oh shit, yeah, let's head over to that open mic. But I was able to at least like start talking about like how isolating campus was, and just like well, I shouldn't say how we got to that topic, but no, at least I was able to like voice like why I like try to be like more extroverted and like outgoing, and just try to like reach out to people and like see how they're doing, because Georgia Tech campus is so bad. I don't understand. It's just like everyone I feel like everyone's like aware of the issue of just like how isolating it is, but then like no one really does anything about it. So I'm just like hoping like I think I've mentioned this before, but it's like on my end, I want to do like whatever I can to like the people who are like kind of relatively close to me. So but the open mic itself was really fun. and I don't know, just able to hold, just like talking with them, and then watching the performances. They're like two really good fucking bands up there. One being like Will's band. And it was just like an exciting performance. It was just like hype. But then the band right after, their instrumentals were fucking like ridiculously good. I was like, holy shit. And they wrote the song themselves. That shit was just like, I don't know. I don't know. Like if it was an actual song, I'd be listening to that shit. Like that was like, it was like ridiculously good. But Will's band that shit was banging. No kizzy. So I don't know. It was a fun night. And then after it was like, we like stayed for a little bit after Will's band, and it was like 10:30 or something. It was like, and then we're like, oh shit, okay, let's just head out. And then we headed out, and then I don't know. I was kind of worried about how the small talk would be after the open mic, because it was gonna be like, because Mindy would be going her separate way, because she lives like a different direction than like Jade and I. So it was just gonna be like Jade and I just talking, and I was like a little terrified. Like how the small talk was gonna be, but honestly, it was chill too. And Jade was like looking at the ground, like pointing at like a shit ton of bugs, like as they were like walking by, because I was like, oh my god, why are you pointing out so many? Like how do you like notice that many? And it's just like, oh, because she hates them. And she doesn't want to like step on them. And I was like, oh shit, that's valid. But then there was a point where she pointed one out like literally right in front of me as I was stepping. I was like, holy shit! I like fucking like, I yelled. I was like, oh my god! I was like terrified. But I don't know. It was nice. It was nice walking home with Jade. So I don't know. It was definitely different than like the other times we had walked back together. It was definitely more like relaxed. I don't know, cause it just like felt decently different. So I don't know. I'm glad it's like things are more open, and then I was able to like hold a conversation, like say shit, talk about shit that was actually like not completely like filler, or just like I didn't feel bad about anything that I said really. Just like, oh, that was a terrible like thing to, that was just like, why would you say that, chat? That just like kills the conversation. But I think I was good for the most part. So today was a good day. If I were to rate today, like 8 out of 10. I don't know about I was gonna say like maybe a 9. I don't know. Was it that good of a day? Kind of, realistically. I don't know like what day would be a 10 out of 8 point. Like I think this is just a 9, honestly, but I don't know. Had a lot to talk about today. It's ridiculous. But no Siege for tonight. Tomorrow, I need to like sleep soon, then I need to register my courses, and then whatever. So that's about it. I finally uploaded everything. I'm sure you guys noticed, so I hope, if anyone's interested in all those old ass videos, but I just uploaded everything, so this is up to date. So that was whatever. But I hope you guys this past few weeks have been going well. If you're in college, finals, and if you're not, then stay in school. I don't know. But yeah. This next week is gonna be a little bit tougher. But movie night on Saturday, so alright. That's it. So sayonara.